Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm old, getting older, trying to have some fun still, trying to do some cool stuff, trying to enjoy myself. I was told in the social media world of knife making that it would be impossible for me to make a Damascus knife before Thanksgiving. Before Christmas. That was about 5 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that. 4 weeks ago, I didn't own an anvil. I didn't own a forge. I didn't have a hammer other than some ball peen hammers in the toolbox. And I've always kind of been a guy that when you tell me I can't, I just go ahead and do it. Am I going to build a world-class knife that's unforged in fire? No. But I was told I couldn't even do Damascus. I was told you're going to have D-lams and it's not going to stick and you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. So this video is dedicated to everybody, young, old, doesn't matter, makes no difference. Male, female, I don't give a crap. Somebody tells you can't do something and you know in your heart you have some of the skills necessary or some of the experience necessary, just do it. Just frickin' do it. It's that simple. It's, yeah, you got to go out and buy some tools. You got to buy some equipment. Sure, absolutely, you know. But I've always been a person since I was 15 years old that was told, oh, you can't do that. You're just a kid. Okay. So long story short, a million years ago, a buddy of mine was building an AMC Gremlin with an AMC motor, 4-speed transmission. Beautiful car, actually, when it was done. Probably one of the nicest, pure, all AMC Gremlins ever. Nice car for a blue-collar kid, you know, making, God, I think we were making $3 an hour back then, $3.35 an hour, something like that. So I was told when I said out loud that I wanted to put a big block Chevrolet in a Gremlin, you can't do that, you're too young, blah, 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 blah. So with the help of a couple of my friends, a little bit of ingenuity, some people that also don't like to be told no, I was able to put a 30/396 with a Muncie M21 4-speed in a 1973 AMC Gremlin and drove it and took it down to the local speed shop, did a big old massive smoky burnout in the parking lot because one of the people told me I couldn't do it. It was the guy behind the counter at Automotive Engineering in Newport Richey, Florida. So I had a little fun with that. He wasn't a dick or anything, but you know, he was more like, you'll never do that. So I did it. Was it crude? Yeah. Was it cheap? Yeah. Was it fast? Back in those days, 35, 40 years ago, yeah, it ran okay. It was all right. Nothing fancy. Single 4-barrel, 30/396, a little camshaft, headers, intake, 4-speed. Yeah, it was okay. Did all right. Put a 10-bolt in it. Had 355 gears in it. 55 miles an hour going down the road, you could burn the tires off of it. But I digress. So with this whole Forged in Fire thing, I love watching that show. I love those guys. I really enjoy what a lot of these smiths are capable of doing. It's absolute artistry. This is not a technique. This is not a, ooh, I built a knife today. I mean, some of these guys and gals, they're just freaking artists, man. They are Da Vinci's. It's amazing what they envision in their mind, and they can put that into a piece of steel. So I decided I was going to do it. Got on one of the message boards. Listen to me, message boards. That's 25 years ago. Got on one of the groups on Facebook, and you know, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. You guys have any tips? And the first 5 guys that answered, you know, you can't do that. You might as well plan on not doing that till next Christmas because you're never going to get it done, blah, 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 blah. So as soon as they started with that, what do you think happened? Yep, well, F you, I'm going to do it now. I know enough about steel. I spent years fabricating and welding and all that kind of stuff. And hey, let's just go do it. Let's just get it done. You know, I understand steel, I understand heat, I understand welding. How hard can it be? I know some of these people want to make everything like a black art, like it's some, you know, 14th century, you know, thing that you gotta, you know, you gotta pray to the sensei and you gotta go talk to Gandhi to do it. Well, There's some of us out there that have a little bit of knowledge. We may not have the money to have a shop full of presses and power hammers, but some of us have some knowledge, and we put it to use in our day-to-day lives. You just don't see it. So back long before YouTube and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, we did all the things you see on Facebook. We did all the Cletus McFarland car craziness. We did all that stuff. We had nicknames for all our guys that hung out at the shop. We did all that stuff. Just didn't have cameras, didn't have internet, didn't have social media. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that did that. God bless Cletus. God bless those guys that do that stuff, and they're super successful at it. But man, they're just car guys and mechanics and steel and grit and dirt under your fingernail kind of guys. And I love that. I totally love that. So when somebody tells me on the internet, you can't do this, yeah, okay, watch this. So brings me back full circle. A lot of talking. I got a lot of emotion about things. Getting older, later in life. Just had our first grandbaby. She just turned 8 months, 9 months, 9 months, 9 months. A couple days ago, Sunday actually. Today is Tuesday. So you're starting to realize that the end is near. You're starting to realize that the calendar doesn't have as many pages on the back as it used to. So I'm going to do it. So that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. That's what this video is about. And if you have those aspirations, and if you have those things in your mind, you have those skills, that experience, that desire, that I don't give a shit what somebody says, do it. Do it. And the first 5 people that tell you, man, you can't do that. Man, you can't do that, bro. There's no way. You just can't do that. You can't make a Damascus knife, the very first knife you ever make. You tell them to go F themselves. Seriously. Seriously. Politely, but seriously. So I went out, I bought a forge, I bought a piece of railroad track, made it into an anvil, bought some hammers, bought some tools, little vise to be able to clamp the steel together to weld the billets up, ordered in some 15 and 20 and 1084 and 1095, bought a belt grinder. The only thing I bought that had any value, I bought a lot of junk off of Marketplace. The only thing I bought that had any value was I bought a brand new buck tool, 2x42, I think it is, combo belt grinder, and has a wheel on it, which is not the greatest, but you know what? It actually is the saving grace in my shop. So can a rookie build a Damascus knife in a couple of weeks? 3, 4, 5 weeks, whatever it is. I was told it takes years of experience. I was told it would take a year to do that. I want to make a Christmas present for my son. Anybody can go to the store and buy their kid anything. My son is special to me. I'm sure yours is to yours, you as well. He responds really well to gifts that are handmade. Made him a Knobs Creek bourbon bottle lamp for his bar. Took some old scrap, it's not really scrap, I guess, but it's a pallet wood, repurposed pallet wood, and made a really, I think it was what's really cool, a really cool lamp that was repurposed, basically to tell him, hey, shit might be old, might be ugly, but it still has value. And the base of it is wood that was left over from the deck that I built around our pool here at this house. So he has a piece of our house in his home. And there's a piece of motorcycle chain that I affixed to the top of that base that represents my lifelong passion of riding motorcycles. I still ride at 59 years old. I'm not the fittest, trimmest guy. I still get out there. That's another thing people tell me I can't do. Oh, you can't ride a 450 at 59 years old. Well, guess what? I rode 500cc two-strokes for, I don't know, it seemed like forever back when I was younger, and rode 250cc two-strokes to where I'd stretch the throttle cable out on them and, give them hell and have fun. Won a few races, lost a few races, got hurt a few times. It is what it is. Never went pro, nothing like that. Just local, have fun with the boys on the weekend. But I get told all the time, oh, you can't ride a 450, you can't. Shut up. Just let me be. Stop judging a book by its cover. So that's what this video is all about. I know I'm all over the place. I don't normally get on here and talk like this. This one's passion for me. Doing this, building a knife, which I've already done 2, and I have the 3rd billet on the anvil right now. It's already had 1 heat cycle, and I'm doing this by hand. No presses, no power hammers. I'm taking 32 layers of 1095 and 15 and 20, and I'm building a third knife. I already have 2 made and learned some mistakes. Built 2 really nice knives. One very, very thin, a very thin like Skinner / fillet knife, and screwed it up when I ground it. I built a bigger kitchen knife that was, I thought the pattern turned out pretty good. I didn't do anything. I didn't ladder pattern it. I didn't raindrop it. I didn't do anything. I just left the natural pattern. However it came out is how it came out. And lo and behold, screwed that one up grinding it too. It was perfectly straight, beautiful blade. I thought this is it. This is going to be the one. And I screwed it up on the grinder. So now I have to do a third one. All by hand, all right here. This old saggy muscle is all I got. And we'll get it done too. So people tell you can't, you can. If you think you can't or you think you can, you're right. So just do it. I love this. There's something very therapeutic about beating on hot steel. Something very therapeutic about that. Don't ever let them tell you you can't, because you can. So I was fortunate enough to build this little shop. It ain't nothing fancy. It's not big. It's 20 by 20, 10-foot walls. I was going to put a 4-post lift in here. Always wanted to build a hot rod my way. I have a vision. I have a thing I want to see. Hasn't happened yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I do have some issues now, unfortunately, with the concrete contractor that came in and poured the concrete. I got cracks and I got voids and I got problems, so I can't put a lift in here without ripping this concrete out, ripping the building down, starting over, and I'm not doing that. Luckily, I have some friends that have some amazing shops. Amazing shops. That should I need a lift or should I need something like that, I'm sure those boys would step up and help me and let me use their facilities for whatever I needed. So you know who you are if you're watching this video. You've been a lifelong friend, always there for me. I hope I'm always there for you. You know who you know where I'm coming from with that. So maybe one day we'll have something in here. But I got to build this little shop. I have a small house, a small yard. I don't have big money to just blow on stuff like that. So I built the deck myself, had the pool installed, did all landscaping myself. Heck, even with that, they tell you can't do it. You should just do it. Do it yourself. I hired somebody to install that pool. They left me so much dirt pushed up around that pool where we countersunk it. Instead of grading it out and making it nice, I had to go buy a damn skid steer and go fix it. Should have done it myself to start with. But anyway, be that as it may. But listen, I'm thankful that I have this shop. I'm thankful I have this space to get out and break a sweat and get a little exercise and make something of value to me. Might not be any value to you. Don't ever let them tell you can't. It's all horse shit. Excuse my French, but that's the truth. It really is. People want to hate on somebody that can make it. People want to hate on people that are making money. People want to hate on everything. Don't listen to them. Just do you. If it makes you happy, do it. Even if you got to do it low buck, man. You ain't got to go out and buy the best of the best. Like on my motorcycle that you saw. It's sitting on a lift that's freaking 100 years old. I got tired of pumping that jack every time to lift it up, lift it down. So I cut it all up, put an air over hydraulic ram on it. And now I just plug it into the air compressor, hit the button, boom, raises the bike in the air. Anybody can do it, but I'm not spending $1,500 for one. Can I? Sure, absolutely. Will I? Not a chance. Not a chance. But have fun with it, enjoy it. I hope you guys appreciate my crappy video work, because I am not a social media influencer or any of that kind of stuff. But this is near and dear to my heart. I hope these next few minutes that you get to sit and watch, I hope you appreciate what you see. Out here having fun. Trying to do something for me. Oh, you can't do that? Watch this. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Appreciate everybody. There really are a lot that did help me out there. A lot that offered tips, a lot that private messaged me when I started doing this knife thing. And they were very cool, very professional, very kind, and gave me some really good tips. So we're going to put those to good use. We already have this next knife that's coming up, number 3, which that's the billet right there for it. Already started on it, already got some compression on it, got the weld set. Now it's just a matter of drawing it out, getting the shape I want, and going to town. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of good input, bought some tools based on some input from folks, and man, we're gonna just do the best we can and have some fun with it. But don't ever let anybody tell you you can't. You can. And have fun, man. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by the channel.
Can a total rookie hand forge a Damascus blade? The internet says no.
Hold my beer, sweet cheeks.
first 5 guys that answered. You can't do that. You might as well plan on not doing that till next Christmas because you're never going to get it done, blah, 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 blah. So as soon as they started with that, what do you think happened? Yep, well, F you, I'm going to do it now.